Well, after the adventure we've been through, there's not much that can scare us anymore. Hang on a minute. Are you from the authorities? I know that we are wanted men. It seems like we have heard that before. Yes, well, for scholars like us, it has indeed been an adventure. We'd been very excited because the book of Daniel and several other ancient prophecies all seem to point to the coming of a great king, the greatest ever, and it seems that it might well be in our time. Well, we knew it must be sometime soon. Some of us even watched the stars. We were looking for a sign that the new empire from the heavens was arriving. Then one night Barry says heavens above. And we say yes, Barry, that's the general direction. But he called us over all excited and pointed out a bright new star in the western sky. He said all the other stars move as usual, but this one stays in one place. In the west. Yes, most unusual indeed. Impossible, even. And we knew that Daniel prayed to the west, and that his nation of Judea is in the west, so that's right where we headed for. Well, it took us a few days to make preparations, and we had to get permission, of course. Well, that was easy. I was referring to our wives. Anyway, all the time we were preparing, there hung that star right there, and we just had to investigate. So by the time we got to Jerusalem, the star was nearly directly overhead. We could hardly contain our excitement. We went straight to the palace and announced that we were there to pay homage to the new king. Not so well, really. They seemed rather surprised. And then we realized that they seemed to have made no arrangements whatsoever to celebrate the new kingdom. We wanted to find out all about it. So they rather hurriedly gathered together their own scholars and worked out that it would be not too far away, in a town called Bethlehem, where the new king would be born. We told them we'd be off right away. And King Herod said, as soon as you find him, tell me where he is, so that I too can pay him a visit. Yes, not hard to imagine what sort of visit, is it? We were quite keen to get out of there. So we went straight down to Bethlehem that night, and sure enough right there the star was as directly overhead as it could be. We knew we were in the right spot. And it wasn't too hard to find the miracle baby. Word had gotten around a bit by then. Small. Well, you know, all babies look like, well, babies. Well, small or not, we knew he was great. So we bowed down as low as our stiff and sore bones would go. And we put gifts we'd prepared at his feet. Gold, myrrh, and incense. Good thing we did too, because until then it didn't look much like a royal family. Oh, absolutely. Herod's days are numbered. His kingdom is in big trouble. God told us in a dream not to go back to Jerusalem. So we are taking the southern road and hoping to be out of his country before word spreads any further. Joseph and Mary are also talking about getting him somewhere safer. It's a pleasure. And a special cheerio to Mrs. Waite. Best Sunday school teacher I ever had.